The season comes to a close, and both of these teams hoping to finish on a high note in the Holiday Bowl. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game he is using the disappointment of this season really to motivate his team. As you know, they were in a college football national championship last year and fell just short. And this year has been a disappointment. But he's telling his team, we have to decide, can we be a program that is consistently good, consistently in the college football playoff? This season cannot define what type of program we are. We have an opportunity to change that perception here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play. Hits inside. It's Lacey. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Chambliss. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for room. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. That's caught. It's Fletcher. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football. An absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Booster! Rock!
2nd down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
3rd and long right here. Leaves it in his belly. Enough to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. The Hurricanes Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Fletcher. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a crease. It's Lacey. Knocked down immediately.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Back to pass, it's Chambliss. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Left side is hot. There he goes. Gets away from one, finds room. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Drops back on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Maybe a crease. He's past the marker, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Mensah. Quick catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Second down, going to throw it. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Got it. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Throwing, Mensah. Looking to the big tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Found a little running room on that one, picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterbacks...
Racing down the left side. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The run inside. It's Fletcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Mensah to throw. Right side, it's Fletcher. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, when we talk Miami and their ability to throw it, it all starts and ends with Malachi Toney. What he did on some of the biggest stages a year ago as a true freshman, right? He just had that game-breaking speed. You just want to find ways to get this young player the football because he's a home run waiting to happen. They've got a lot of other talent surrounding him, but he is the focal point of their ability to throw on the rock.
And I can't tell you how impressed I was with him. And not just catching the football, not the short stuff, the long stuff, the blocking, like the consummate pro. That kid came in as a freshman and looked like he was a 21-year-old veteran. Like, I can't wait to watch his steps to see if he continues to grow and get better. Because the start was at a high level, as in one of the best in all of college football.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he tacked on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the play. On the option. Got the first down himself. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
Straight ahead, it's Lacey. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush up field, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the second level. Beautiful execution.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Chambliss. Out wide right, it's Lacey. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls off.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Second down to the air. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Rebels. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Out wide left, it's Fletcher. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Lofton. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Canes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Mensah. Here comes the heat. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Sells to fake. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick give. It's Fletcher. They put the brakes on it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mensah. Intercepted for the 11th time. At the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Here's Mensah to throw. He's going for it all. He's got it down the right side. Running free. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. Going to the run, it's Fletcher. Stopped in his tracks and now have to try it again.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Canes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Makes the grab for the 2.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Rebels offense is back on the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Chambliss. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Cook. Snags it, and there's running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll line up to go for 2. Right side, it's high. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Mensah. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels as their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Long way to go on 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Rebels. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. On the move from it. Oh, the ball's out on the return.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Throwing, Mensah. Caught over the middle. It's Lofton. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Just ran over him. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Drives inside. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly.
But when you've had the day that this guy has had so far,
it's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back.
Makes the grab in their space. At the 30. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track. What's happening during the game? Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Mensah to throw. They're all over him. And he gets rid of it.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now he's not playing well. And at this rate, he might be going to the pine.
On the run, it's Fletcher. He's past the sticks. Here's a little room there. Inside the 30. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hurricane. Once he got some room, it was over. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14.
Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Ready. Sit.
Out wide left, it's Lacey. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Rebels! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that. No matter what they do, they're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it. The defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's got it down the left side. Off and running. All the way. Touchdown, Miami.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he could advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Chambliss. Rushes on. Unleashes one. Out wide right, it's Cook. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Rebels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position, they located the football, and they went gang tackle.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Hits the open man. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. From the gun, it's Fletcher. real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Canes headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Let it go.
They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Uh-oh, look out. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for the edge. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely.
He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Needs it. Sees an alley. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win. Obviously, you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
14 choice. Sit.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover.
Ready, go. Ninja.
Looking downfield, it's Chambliss. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like these are positive signs from a group that needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Now wait me just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Got to make the play on fourth. Got his man. Open space at the 25. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Back to pass on second down. Fires into the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.